Hi everyone, how are you? It's been a long time I haven't read the cards because I wanted to be in the 3D. I didn't want to be so much aware of what's happening on a soul level or on a spiritual level, although I could feel it and I had dreams and I did pull cards every now and then, but nothing that I wanted to post. I really just wanted to live my life and be more aware of what's going on around me in the three-dimensional world. I had an amazing summer. I joined a co-living place. I met somebody who I had known before, and now we live together. Whether it's a divine connection or not, I can't really tell. If it's a divine connection, then it's nowhere near romantic and easy. And this is something that I always believe that twin flames are, that even when they come together, they continue to grow, learn, and unlearn. And this is what's happening between us. And it's not easy. So I disappeared because I just wanted to be in the moment, living my life, sorting out my life, moving and looking for jobs and so on. But now I feel like doing a reading. Maybe I get back to, if not weekly, but monthly readings. So this reading is for the collective feminine. I don't want to say divine feminine. Let's say it collective feminine. And the music, the song that came to my mind was Fugees, Ready or Not. And I only remember the refrain, ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me. So that can be something in the vibration. The other thing, when I was shuffling the cards, I felt like doing very strong shaking of the cards. So maybe the divine feminine has to or is about to shake things off and feels like from the surface. Or it can be shaking an energy off, somebody who is around her, or something from the past that has to go, has to leave. Shake it off. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we got the card number 8, flowers. Flowers upside down. Small obstacles or unfaithfulness. If the card is upright, it speaks about happiness in love or materially. Upside down, it can be the opposite, or there can be delays in achieving these things. By the way, number 8 connects to abundance, financial well-being, prosperity, among other things. And this is the infinity number, which now I feel like connects to the past, something karmically, family line. It's just going on and on and on, one generation after the other. Maybe something happens, or you have the opportunity around this time, or whenever you find this reading, that you can get rid of it. Something is about to change in that regard. If you struggle financially, is you have to shake it off and shake off maybe this past energy, either that you think that you are unsuccessful, that you'll never achieve what you want, achieve the idea, the negative talk, that you are poor and you don't find a good job, or this generational energy. If you were born into a financially not well-off family, or a family where they made you feel unsuccessful, or you felt unsuccessful, or somebody is having negative thought, in some way you are influenced by this. So it's time to shake that off. Maybe you are changing your mindset, or it's just time for it to happen. So something happens that helps you to shake it off. Okay, we're gonna look into the cards to find out more. The first on the left, ring, which is it can be a work contract, now that we speak about money and work, marriage, friendship, business agreement. But this is a good thing that is upright, it's fruitful. Something is in the works. Okay, now fox is not the best thing next to the ring because the fox is a person that you shouldn't trust. It can be a friend that doesn't have their best interest. It can be negative talk, self-sabotage. The fox is back and forth on the bridge. So if it's your way of thinking, that it can be, oh, I will never get it, I never achieve it. You know, you keep there are days when you believe in yourself, other days when you go back on the bridge and then do the negative talk. Then you come to this side of the bridge and then, yes, I can do it, I'm good, there's a good opportunity. And you know, the negative talk is like back and forth. If it's an actual person, it might be somebody at work, or it can be a friend. It's something that makes you unhappy. The fox is cunning. Oh wow, that's a surprise. Number 10, lion. It's something about completion, completing a cycle. Maybe you can close this negative talk, or maybe you can close a connection, a relationship, a friendship, if it's an actual person in your close environment. We got the ring, the circle shape, the circle there, it's whole, it's finished, yeah, the cycle is completed. So a triumph achieved over numerous difficulties thanks to courage and will. Maybe you had to fight for it internally or externally. And interestingly, you know, the fox is in sandwich between the ring and the lion. So I feel like these two powerful forces corner the fox. And the only thing that the fox can do is diminish, disappear. Okay, let's see this one. A house next to the consultor, which is our collective feminine energy. The house indicates the family, peace and happiness in the family. It can be a workplace as well, yeah? It can be your own home environment, your physical home. So take it how it resonates. In this case, I feel like there's something that I talked before, from generation to generation. Maybe you are breaking a generational karma relating to wealth, finances, money. And I know that this can be love, relationship, friendship, this one too. At the moment, I feel finance is stronger than a relationship. But again, take it how it resonates. So it can be relationship, friendship, it can be work. And here we got the circle again. And the woman is holding the circle as well with love. Maybe it's something that you conquered with love. You trusted. We got the heart here too. So these three are very positive cards. The fox is not quite, but I feel like the fox is here because this was an obstacle in the past. This either is a person or the energy in your vibration that has been passed down to you from generation to generation. This is overcome. This is a full cycle. It's over and done with. And this is what's coming in. Look at it. This looks like a palace. And who can afford to live in a palace? People who's got a lot of money. The ring and the fox together speaks about somebody who is trying to break up a marriage or a strong bond, a friendship, or maybe a business agreement. If the fox is next to the lion, it speaks about unmasking of an enemy, which means that you know who that is and you can confront, and maybe you can avoid this happen. The house next to the lion, triumph over difficulties. And when the house is next to the consultor, it speaks about quiet happiness. And quiet happiness, now The Quiet Place, the movie came to my mind. The quiet happiness can be an indication of something energetic that's going on. So maybe when I was really shaking the cards, you have to shake it out of your vibration in order to start the new beginning. That will lead you toward your happiness. Let's see the other side. The World card upside down can speak about difficulties at work or with colleagues. Something hasn't reached fruition yet. Maybe there are just delays. Your hard work hasn't paid off yet. It can be difficulties, annoyance at business. 3, growth, health, family. The house family too. Maybe your family struggled in the past. Maybe you come from a family where there are struggles, or the idea of struggles, because sometimes people don't actually struggle, but they have such a negative self-talk and way of thinking. They think themselves into struggles, and the way they speak, the expressions they use, sound like struggle. I know that my parents are like this, so they live in a beautiful house. It's simple, yet I find it beautiful. It was my home. They have a lovely garden. Both of my parents are in their 70s, and they try to keep busy as much as they can. It's their own house, so they don't have to worry about rent. They have decent patience, not retirement money, not a lot, but they manage their life. So but they are constantly complaining. And I've known my mom being like this since I was a child. So this can be something that you're going through, or collectively the feminine energy is going through. It feels like the last thing that you're trying to clear out from your vibration, so that you can live long and healthy and to collect the fruit of your labors. If you see these pink circles on the trees, they remind me of fruit. They can be apples, peaches. Yeah, fruit keeps you healthy, definitely connects to health, but also the tree connects to family. The family tree. Okay, next one, children upside down. Number 11, twin flame card, but the original meaning of the card is prosperity. Upside down, no prosperity, or delays in financial reward or prosperity. And of course, it does not have to connect to money. It can be anything that makes you prosperous in life. I love that the two hearts are upright and there's a division here. Maybe you have to work on your heart, the health of your heart. And by the way, the dragon year is about working on heart health. The other day I just read about it, what to expect, just a few lines that I read online, and I read about the heart, and anything that connects you to the heart, look into the matter of it, either emotionally or physically. So the dragon year is about the heart matters, and it's about enjoying your life. Find things in your life that you love doing, do it more than the things that you don't enjoy doing. And yeah, we got the two hearts. And the family, maybe you have to start to say with your heart, forgive your family if you want to bring in prosperity and abundance, or wealth, if that's what you desire. Let me see this, the last one, the sun upside down. Brief delay in succeeding in your hope or fulfillment. Your hopes and wishes. It's a little bit delayed because I think there's still work to do. Connecting to your heart. And it might be forgiveness, letting go. And as soon as you've done that work, you completed this cycle. It feels like a lifelong cycle. And that will set you free. This is again, you have to shake it off. That will set you free, and that will bring the abundance in. As soon as you remove the negative things, there is space for something new, and you can fill it up with positive. You can fill your being up with positive things again. I like that 1 and 11 are next to each other. This is very powerful. Although they are upside down, so there are delays. Maybe it's a twin flame connection, something divine, something that's written in the stars. It's your life path. It's connected to your life purpose. That's about to enter as soon as you completed this work. Because number 1 also speaks about leadership, confidence, strength, individuality, self-empowerment, a fresh start, new beginning. Maybe this has got something to do with your status, how you see yourself in the world, who you are in the world. The yellow, well, it's kind of orange, but I'm drawn to the yellow, and the yellow is the solar plexus. And we got the sun, yeah, that's the solar plexus. It's something to do with your career, who you want to be, or what you want to do with your life, coming to your power. And the solar plexus is about that as well, like coming to your power, either as a woman or in the work front. It's something that's somehow connected to your destiny, but I feel like, again, your life path. Like this is the next step. And you're going to come into your abundance. And it's something that you wanted Maybe you wanted it for a long time. Maybe, the family dynamic, the lineage that you're born into. Maybe I'd say women in your family wanted to achieve this or reach this, and it's going to happen with you. If the females in your family, great grandmother, grandmother, mother, and so on, they felt like, or they couldn't do what they really wanted to do in their life, they didn't feel free, then this mission is going to complete with you. Like, obviously it's in your vibration. This is something that karmically passed down to you, or vibrationally passed down to you. It's a cell memory, it's your body, it's built in you, and you're releasing it, you're shaking it off. You have the opportunity to close this cycle and create something new and bring the abundance in. And it has something to do with your personal power, maybe connected to your talent. It can be connected to a twin flame, that together you will reach something, because together you will be more powerful. Turn the sun around. Let it be upright. We want this upright too. Beautiful work. Yeah, this is what you have the power to do. Turn things around. This one is out of the picture and everything is upright as well. Yeah, friendship and love and work, everything works to your favor. I sat down in the meantime. Sorry, so the angle has changed. The other thing that I noticed here is that these children have no eyes. It's like maybe you were an invisible child, or you felt invisible. I don't want to trash parents, because I want to believe that they do their best, yeah. But maybe their best is not your best, but it's something to do with feeling invisible. Maybe your heart, your feelings were invisible. And the solar plexus. It's funny because I have never been drawn to the head and noticed that they have no eyes. But this time, yes. Maybe you have to open your eyes, or you have to be seen. It's something to do with being seen, or how people see you in the world. Because that's the solar plexus. And that's who you are in the world. It also connects to work. How self-confident you are in who you are. Self-worth. If you work on a project, let it be you have a social media site, either YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. It does not have to be, this is the new way of spreading ideas, thoughts, and being the center of attention, and grabbing a camera, a phone, and just film. But it can be like anything, like from the traditional way, working in a theater, you want to be an actor, a singer, just to mention some creative ways to be seen. Maybe you want to be seen just within your community or within your family. You want to be heard, your feelings, something connect to your feelings. Maybe you are emotionally highly intelligent, and this is something that should come out, that you should share with other people. So they will look at you, you can teach them, and they look at you with, like, as an inspiration. In so many different ways and forms, this visibility can manifest and be. I just suddenly don't know what else to say, but anyhow, it connects to your life. Something to do with being seen, and or not being seen, but you have to be seen. And this is delayed, or it's just not time yet. And it's number one, and number one is self-empowerment. Let me pull some more cards. Oh, look at that. Fish, money to come. Yeah, as soon as you are seen, you put yourself out there. Or you put your ideas, your thoughts out there. I think your self-worth, and maybe this is what you have to fight off and shake off, self-worth issues that can stem in your family, the lineage, the feminine, and generally, of course, now I got it. Generally, the feminine energy was oppressed and not seen, and in this world which is ruled by man, and the head and the ego, the heart is not seen, the divine feminine or the collective feminine. This feminine energy has to come to the front. Vulnerability is strength, and the feminine energy connects to nurturing, nourishment, kindness, compassion. It's not about fighting the ego and fighting with man, or dressing like a man and taking on the behavior, the attitude, the way of thinking of a man that will make you feel empowered. You may get ahead in life in this man's world by these attributes, adopting to these attributes, but internally, emotionally, if you identify with the feminine energy, then you will just feel lack. You may stand alone in the man's world and you may have money, but internally you are lacking. It's important that you emotionally feel fulfilled and satisfied. And that's what the feminine energy is doing. That has to be seen in the world as an example and inspiration. The feminine energy has to come into power, and the feminine energy inside of you has to come into empowerment to reach this goal. Okay, so this is money to come, and this blue can be communication. It's like money flows. The fish, also abundance. It does not always have to be money, but here I feel like there's something to do with finances, prosperity. We got the coin here. Again, similar color to the sun, solar plexus. Ah, look at that, another circle, the moon. Something is not clear yet. The coast is not clear. Something is a mystery. You don't know the details yet. You don't know how it's going to happen, or maybe if you're waiting on an answer, if you are chosen for a job, or you're waiting on a career move, you don't know the answer yet. So it's you're in a mystery, or it's in a mystery for now. Maybe you're waiting on communication, interview, and so on. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. Money comes in. This one again, like financial luck at work or in finances. The sweetness of life is coming. Another circle, major completion. And the ship travel across water. Maybe you have to travel to a new place, either a new country, or just maybe your job will entail something with traveling. You have to travel back and forth between home and work. It can be a long distance travel. Maybe you have to change country, change state, move to another city to achieve prosperity. Water, and we got water here too. And look at all this blue, communication. Maybe you're waiting on communication from abroad. And also be figuratively that you've come far, on this journey, soul journey, working on abundance blocks, for example. The ship card, the journey next to the Wheel of Fortune, speaks about legacy. And then it draws me back to what I said at the beginning of the reading with the family issue, the family karma. That's something that has been passed down to you from generation to generation. This is something that you're dealing with. And look at all these circles. And then here and here and here and here, you're really closing up this chapter and freeing your lineage, your family line, from either this mindset or just the idea of not having enough and not being prosperous, not being successful, because you're gonna be successful, and it's coming, it's on its way, it's delayed, maybe it's not time yet, but it's coming. Something is still needed to be shaken off or cleared out. A legacy. You're going to leave something important behind in your lifetime, or you're working towards something important that will be your legacy. Take it how it resonates. Doesn't it look like a rainbow? Maybe you're a rainbow child. You have an important mission here on Earth. your legacy is leave the world, the way to leave the world better. It doesn't have to be something physical or like a large sum of money, or you leave behind I don't know, like a great work of art. It can be, though. It would be amazing. A good job, or you write a book, you leave that behind, you leave a message behind. It can just be that you leave like the feeling behind, how you make other people feel, and maybe if you help the environment, you definitely leave something behind that people will remember. But let's not ignore the fact that legacy can connect to finances. So maybe you come into money or prosperity through somebody leaving money for you, inheritance. All right, let's leave it at that. This is an amazing reading. All right, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching and listening. I speak to you next time. Bye for now.